Yeah. Hi Froglets. Welcome back to another game. Well, it's not another game. I've been playing this game for a while. Actually, this is my third run through, I believe. Give me a moment. There we go. Yeah. Right. So, yeah, just getting everything set up. Hi Froglets. Welcome back. I am playing Sherlock Holmes Crime and Punishment, part 3. This is. I'm trying to think which case this one is, but I'm really excited for it. So, yeah. Just get in, hop right in. Right. Let's continue. Oh, right, this is Bloodbath. Of course, I've played these games before. My cat's currently sleeping, so she's doing well. Yeah. Just waiting for this game. Waiting for the game. Oh no. Honestly, it's such a fun game. I love this game. I think I love Ace Attorney more though. Like Ace Attorney is so good. Honestly, I'm playing on this channel. It's very long, which is why I'm playing this one first because, yeah, sorry I didn't stream yesterday. Had some stuff going on this whole week.
Holmes, what happened?
I feel deathly.
Won't you look it? Let me examine you. Please don't tell me that you've returned to your old habits. The pupil is dilated. The temperature appears to be normal. I need to concentrate and count the heartbeats. I need to concentrate and count the heartbeats. A weak pulse, around 50 beats per minute.
I remember Jim, my partner, bringing something up about that Jamsey. I think he was wrong or something.
But you're dying, Holmes. Your pulse rate is dropping. We need to get you to the hospital immediately.
The antidote. Give it to me.
The
So
antidote?
dramatic.
You mean that you're poisoned?
Now. Please.
Here, drink it all. Don't tell me that you did this to yourself.
Hemlock and Datura. I was compelled to.
Holmes, imagine if I'd not returned home when I did. What might have happened?
I knew that you would.
Mr. Holmes, Inspector Lestrade is here to see you.
Mr. Holmes is unable to see anyone at the moment. He is unwell.
A good day, Inspector.
Oh God.
Mr. Holmes, I'm glad to find you here. I need your help. This is a strange one. We have brought in 2 young bankers from the city, sons of lords, members of the chamber, and so on and so forth. They were found stranded in a rowing boat that was drifting on the Thames.
A romantic escapade with an unhappy ending, Lestrade.
What? Well, yes, they were both in the bath, but... what?
As I said,
And they were tied together.
you are lacking in imagination, Inspector.
Well, no, I'm not. Anyway, there was a banner flapping about in the boat with the RMS Oceanic printed on it and signed by the Merry Men.
The Oceanic. Isn't that the largest steamer ever built?
Yes, and these 2 young banker chaps are sons of the owners of the White Star Line, the company that built it. There are rumours of corruption.
I'm not interested in politics, Lestrade.
I'll keep it then. Here's another one that's a bit more complex and maybe to your liking. It's a murder, but we're unable to find any weapon. We haven't touched anything. It's at the Roman Baths in Strand Lane.
A murder, a vanishing weapon, the Roman Baths. That's for us. Watson, fetch your hat.
Can I interact with Toby last one? First of all, let's interact with Toby, because that's... Right, I've forgotten how to do this. Right. I've pressed Y. That's good deductions. Let me just figure this out. I want to get him onto first, but yeah, there we go. Toby!
On the sofa for the third time today. Well, don't be surprised if Watson sits on you again.
Poor Watson. It's the analytics table. We need to go to the bloodbaths. Let us go. I do upload these streams onto YouTube, so if y'all miss the streams, or you just don't want to see the whole stream from start to finish, then it is on YouTube. Obviously, I do try and keep things interesting with the commentary, but it can get a bit hard. Thing is, a lot of people who post tutorials, they tend to already played the game like hundreds of times.
Beautiful place.
With a dreadful murder. The body of Sir Rodney Bentcliffe is still in the steam room. It has not been touched, per your usual instructions, Mr. Holmes. I shall be waiting for you here, but please hurry.
Are you able to identify the men who were with the victim in the steam room?
Yes. The manager of the bath, Sir Gregory Pitkin, a lad from the city council, Garrow, and an archaeologist by the name of Blinkhorn. I think the plump one, Garrow, did it. He doesn't seem right in the head.
Well, we shall see. You found no murder weapon?
No, and that's why I called you. All three witnesses and the victim were locked in when the murder occurred, and they remained so until we got here. We even had to pick the lock to enter.
I see. Was there anyone else here, apart from those gentlemen in the steam room?
Yes, a Mr. Phillips. He was the one who called the police. He'll be able to give you more details.
We've got everything we need. Let's go talk to Mr. Phillips before we speak to anyone else.
Good day to you, Mr. Phillips. My name is Sherlock Holmes, and this is my colleague, Dr. Watson. Would you be so kind as to answer our questions?
Certainly, sir.
Please tell us the chain of events from the start of your day. Everything that you can remember. The slightest detail may be of importance.
Very well, sir. I came in at 6:30 this morning, and I opened the baths. I made sure that the room was clean, and I prepared the towels. The brazier was still burning.
There was a fire burning all night.
Yes, Sir Gregory ordered me to light the brazier yesterday. It takes some time until the room is fully heated. The gentleman had a meeting at 9 o'clock this morning. I wanted everything to be perfect. They'd been in the steam room for 20 minutes when I suddenly heard shouting. I ran to the door, but it was closed. I couldn't open it. So I ran out to the street to call for the police. One constable came up, and then there were others, and they picked the lock. Then Inspector Lestrade came along, and he told us that nothing should be touched.
Did you receive any other visitors this morning?
No one. Until these gentlemen arrived. Sir Gregory was the first. And then, while we were discussing work details, Sir Rodney and Mr. Blinkhorn arrived, and Mr. Garrow followed.
What happened after that?
I waited until they'd all entered the steam room, then I returned to the hall. The changing room door was open, so I should hear if they needed anything.
You would have heard if someone had entered or left the steam room.
Certainly, sir. These doors make a lot of noise.
No, on my YouTube channel though, I've got a strike on it for using a song. It's a very popular song. It was We Didn't Start the Fire, but it was about there was a, what was it? Near my, I think I posted it about a year ago, but I got a copyright strike from it, so I've got to wait 90 days for that to be cleared up. So I hope it does get cleared up. Manchester City. I don't like football team Manchester City. Not a fan of it. Generally, United fan.
These baths are becoming sinister.
There's a lot of rooms you can explore. I think this is the room. Yeah, it is. No, but I've got to wait for that to clear up.
These clothes belong to one of the suspects from the steam room. Clothes belonging to one of the suspects. Expensive clothes belonging to one of the men from the steam room.
I guess that's the guy who owns the place. Because I think the owner's the victim, if I believe correctly. I'm going to examine that book at last. Just want to see if there's anything else I've missed. Right. Nothing interesting inside. There's ice in there.
An ice bucket to keep the champagne chilled. Unopened, it was intended to be enjoyed after the steam session.
Is there anything I missed?
Champagne for a special occasion.
There we go. Could be a business deal. Or we need to get facts. Or cutscene. I love the cutscenes. The artwork they put into this is just incredible.
Good Lord, Holmes.
Ah, death with a peculiarly Roman piquancy.
Like the one you almost had an hour ago.
Let us forget about that.
Of how sassy he is.
Mr. Holmes?
I swear that's the same one from... Let's talk to these guys. It's bloody fly in my room. I swear to God.
It's horrible. I can't talk at the moment.
I'm in shock. I don't want to talk.
I think he's the rich guy.
It's horrible. So Rodney is dead. Can't we speak about it somewhere else?
Probably the station kiddo.
What should we do next, Holmes?
Examine the body, John. We need your expertise.
I should check this blood sample at Baker Street.
It does look a bit odd, doesn't it? There's a key.
This key was covered in blood. I should ask Phillips about it.
Right, let's examine the body.
There was only one hit from the weapon. It pierced the right eye straight through to the brain. Death would have been instantaneous.
The wound should not have bled so profusely. This pool is rather large. Some dirt or earth. I'll take a sample. Look, Watson. He was wearing a ring. He very likely removed it before the steam session.
The death is very recent, between 30 minutes to 1 hour ago.
I think we have found all that we can here, taking into consideration the abysmal lighting. Constable, we have finished with the body.
No,
We don't have many leads here.
What concerns me is that we still have to find the murder weapon.
Mr. Holmes?
Please have the body removed without disturbing anything else in the room.
All right, Mr. Holmes.
I was wondering, Holmes, it's fairly reckless to carry out a murder inside a closed chamber. Why do you suppose they did it?
There are a great many possibilities. The murderer was in a hurry, or he is an artist, or a ghost, or he wanted to ensure that I'd be brought in on the case.
Probably the latter. You are ridiculous. Do you know that?
Yeah, there is something in here.
The brazier is still burning. The heat here is extreme. I will need something to pick up this melted metal. It is too hot. I cannot reach into it.
Okay. If I remember correctly, there should be something. Scrap probably due
One
to
lens
heat.
is cracked, probably due to the temperature of the brazier. These lenses are for myopia. The wearer is short-sighted.
Right, I need to get that, but how? That's the question. Is there anything inside this room?
With the steam on, I'm unable to see even a few feet away.
So, obviously you'd be able to see this. You don't know what they were stuff. Generally, you can't see anything. Right, yeah, we've got to turn it off now. Let's turn off the steam. Okay, so
Mr. Holmes?
can't speak with him.
The grid cannot be removed. The weapon is nowhere to be found.
Apart from that brazier. Turn this. God, where did she find it? There is a way to remove that. Might not even be in this room. God, you can hear it slam. What other noise effects? Let's talk to him.
How many people have keys to the steam room?
We have just the one key for now, which Sir Gregory gave to me.
So, this morning you opened the steam room, and then?
I put the key inside my desk, but when I called, I couldn't find it. It had disappeared. I don't know where it is.
Did you leave the baths at any time, or receive any visitors?
No, sir. I did not.
The morning telegram.
You are not telling the truth, Mr. Phillips. You left your work this morning, and you went to the post office, where you dispatched a telegram at around 7:30.
But how could you... No,
The telegram was for someone in Manchester.
Mr. Holmes, it's I'll tell you everything. I left the baths at 7:20. My sister wrote to me yesterday, and she needed a reply, or her mother is unwell. I was away for 20 minutes, and I closed the baths on my way out.
Did you receive a reply from your sister?
No, she wasn't meant to. I just told her to pawn my old school uniform so that she could pay for the medication.
Did you check to see if the key was still in your desk when you returned?
No, I didn't. Please, Mr. Holmes, don't tell the police about this. Sir Gregory would give me the sack. I need this job.
I see.
I feel bad for him. Because obviously he's working class from Manchester back in... I think this game's set in the 1800s. Probably, most likely. It's probably set around the same time as the books, which is the 1800s. Yeah, I think it is 1800s, actually. Yeah, it is. But he's like, you know, he's working class and all of that. And like, back then it was really tough.
There is a bottle of champagne on ice in the changing room. Do you have any idea who left it there?
There is? Are you quite certain? I didn't pay any attention. Do you believe that it's important?
Probably. Let's see if Lestrade has anything to say. He might have something. That looks of it, he does.
Mr. Holmes, I should like to take the suspects to the yard. You can interrogate them there. Any objections?
Wait.
Please wait. I need to do something first.
Okay, find a pole. Right, I'm certain. Right, what are you?
Frigidarium.
Oh, it's his office.
This area serves as Sir Rodney Bedcliffe's workshop.
Right, here's where, yeah,
I will need these tongs.
makes sense.
Tools used by archaeologists in their research.
As I said, I've played this game before, so I've only done one playthrough of it, a metal plate. Besides its archaeology and possibility to be parts of larger at the present moment, I'm unable to determine exactly what it might be. No, but I've played this once before, so that at least I know kind of what I'm doing. So yeah.
A shape has been cut in the plate. What should be done with it?
We keep it, that's what we do. That must be a heavy thing to
Archaeological
carry
findings.
around.
Old clay pots with numbers inscribed upon them.
There we go. Dear friends, I wish to organise a press conference at the Strand Lane Baths next month. 1893 was a remarkable year for my work in Egypt, but now it is time to set my focus upon English archaeology, to shine the light on our national treasures and reveal them to the public. I would like to see as many journalists as possible in attendance to record this event and record it favourably, if we treat them well enough. I should like to recall my old friendship with Lord Blackmore and use the special funds of the Royal Archaeological Institute for this event, Sir Rodney Bedcliffe. I struggle with reading. There are few among us who could claim any degree of unfamiliarity with the name Sir Rodney Bedcliffe. He's a gentleman who possesses the wealth, notoriously in vigour to well match the finest of his ilk abound in England. His intellect is equal to his charms, as he has oft been declared by the young ladies of the European aristocracy. The aristocracy, I can't say that. I think they're the higher ups in society. So you have the working class. Like, this was the time where you didn't have a middle class. You were either poor or rich. You was either working class or, you know, you was rich. There wasn't really much of a middle class. the closest you had was middle class would be the working class, and then you had the people out on the streets who were like, you know, running around trying to find food, and you'd have people trying to get by. It was really rough back then. He holds powerful connections within the Lord's Chamber, and carries an influence inside the political world. There are those who will call him unforgiving, authoritarian. We should rather say that Sir Rodney is determined and ambitious. His presence at any archaeological site can only mean success for all concerned. Miraculous reopening for the Strand Lane Roman baths excavation research. The research efforts were about to be halted when a saviour arrived in the form of Sir Rodney Bentcliffe. Sir Rodney has taken over immediate control of the excavation, claiming that the site holds the key to a great mystery. We pledge to update our readers with all of the exciting news as it develops. Okay. Is there anything else interesting? We've got these pots.
Archaeological findings. Old clay pots with numbers inscribed upon them.
I'm very interested in these. I don't think I can pick them up though.
Glass plate negatives. A remarkable method for recording ancient civilizations. A glass plate negative is missing. It is a glass plate negative of an Egyptian statue.
Interesting. Right, so we've got a glass plate is missing. Could be a clue. I think I've gotten everything in this room. Of course, I can come back. But I do want to get that metal. What's this do? Is this the outdoor? I think that's the outdoor, right? Yeah, that's the outdoor area. It can get really confusing because I remember when I first went through, I kept going into this room. It's like, it's not a room, it's an exit. I do love the design of the game, so it's really good.
I should analyze this melted metal.
Yes, we should. Let's see if these lot can talk.
Blood traces wiped on the towel.
And no wonder Lestrade thought it was him.
I found him. I touched his shoulder, thinking that he was just asleep.
I feel bad for him.
If you have to interrogate me, I'd like to be dressed properly first.
God, he's such an asshole.
I can't understand what happened. Am I allowed to leave?
Yeah, you can go now. I don't care. I'll go tell Lestrade. I don't think I need anything. We've examined what we can from there.
Mr. Holmes, I should like to take the suspects to the yard. You can interrogate them there. Any objections?
No.
None, Lestrade.
Right. Let's go explore this a bit more. Is it? Oh. Right. Let's see if there's anything else in here, because obviously I didn't only come here for the tongs. But yeah, I don't think there's anything. There is a hallway up ahead. Some light, broken pots. All that jazz. And all that jazz, I'm gonna rouge my knees and roll my stockings down.
My God, are you all right? I wonder how this could have happened.
Yes, it is somewhat treacherous. Fortunately, I am unscathed. To where does this corridor lead?
To the frigidarium, the coal room.
barely unscathed and by a very small margin. And treacherous is an understatement.
Okay.
I'm always wondering what's on your mind, Holmes.
You're not even asking me if I'm okay. Because literally, right when the cutscene happens, I'm literally right there. I think. Might be around here. Is there any way to get past it? No, there isn't.
Those stones weigh tons. We won't move them.
It does not matter. If our investigation requires it, we shall ask for them to be removed.
Right, I think that's it. Right, let's go interrogate the suspects. They're leaving through the doors and going through the maps. Let's go to Scotland Yard, interrogate them, come back, and then I'm gonna go analyse the metals. I believe this is the longest case out of the whole series, but I could be wrong. Let's examine their belongings.
Rodney Bentcliffe's notebook. It may contain something of interest. The last pages were torn out. We must find a way of retrieving Sir Rodney's last lines. Watson, please prevent anyone from entering the room. But first, fetch me a pencil. To begin with, a few strokes of the pencil will be enough. I don't... And then to gently smudge the leftover pencil marks with a handkerchief. I'm sure that Watson won't mind if I use his.
Just because he doesn't want to get his own dirty. We are technically tampering with evidence. Well, we are tampering with evidence. There we go.
Mr. Holmes, the coroner had... But what are you doing? Tampering with the evidence?
I prefer to make them talk. Today, I almost found it. This date will go down in history. Sir Rodney was about to make an outstanding discovery.
Wonderful.
I could retrieve only the final words. The rest of it is lost. Perhaps the autopsy will assist us in that matter.
I'm not sure that I can allow you to inspect the body now.
I am sure that you must, Constable.
Well...
Right eyeball has been pierced to the hilt by a curved blade knife. The blade cut through the orbit of the frontal bone, ripping a part of the frontal lobe and the corpus callosum, after which, completing its trajectory in the cerebellum, caused hemorrhagic lesions. All of these injuries led directly to the death of the individual. At the upper lobe of the right lung, there is an old injury filled with an amount of mucus and slated debris that may correspond to the chronic to a chronic infection by elements likely inhaled in a burial chamber, a decaying mummy, for example, or a dried and decomposing food product intended to accompany the deceased to their grave. The remainder of the body does not appear to have been damaged. Alright. Let's examine the rest of his belongings.
A hand-drawn map.
Could be helpful. Oh, for God's sakes. There's a fly.
An old and rather dirty coin.
And a ring.
This ring was most likely the one that Sir Rodney wore. He removed it before entering the steam room.
Got a bit of an itch. Right, let's have a look at this. Definitely been adjusted to fit in.
I see the join. This ring was repaired, and quite badly too, with silver. An Egyptian symbol. It is a very old jewel.
Why on earth would they wear such a ring?
A very pertinent question.
Pertinent. Sir Gregory Pitkin, manager to Mr. Blinkhorn. Dear Sir, the interests I represent require the situation at the Baths to be changed for the better. At the present time, the Frigidarium excavations remain under your direction, and yet the works have not progressed. You have failed to find anything of value, and we are unable to make the Frigidarium accessible to the public. The Frigidarium is a valuable asset in the recreation of the Roman bath experience. I urge you to complete your work within the next 2 months. You have this remaining time to conclude your archaeological research and to find yourself another workplace. That's just horrible.
An ordinary pencil.
An ordinary pencil. Alright, let's go get it.
When Garrow found Sir Rodney dead, he wiped the blood upon himself. A phial with herbs. Do you know what it is, my dear fellow?
It's the St. John's wort flower, Holmes. It's commonly used as a drug against melancholia. However, an overdosage might lead to a rash or even hallucinations.
An embroidered silk handkerchief.
Yeah, he's rich.
A fountain pen with solid gold trim. Sir Gregory Pitkin's visiting card.
Alright, so if I examine the belongings, let's examine the body in the morgue, which... Is that the morgue? Can you examine the body? No, it's the staff room. Where's the morgue? Yes, we can examine the bodies.
According to the coroner, there were no cardiac problems nor lung congestion, but there were traces of fungus, possibly contracted from the Egyptian tombs. The coroner observed no stomach nor liver disease, if we're to accept that Sir Rodney was an occasional drinker and 63 years of age.
Is there anything else? He can rotate his body. It's so realistic.
The bruising is in lines. Some light bruising caused by a rope. They were caused by a rope around the waist. Sir Rodney was descending somewhere.
An unusual wound, inflicted by a curved knife, which resulted in instant death, as the coroner's report says.
Right, what else have we got to do? Right, find the missing weapon. and suspects. Right, well, let's go here.
Good day to you, Mr. Holmes.
Good day to you, sir. Sir. Which one do you wanna? I reckon. Mr. Pitkin.
Please escort this suspect for interrogation.
He has a really good, relationship with the police.
Good day to you, Sir Gregory. My name is Sherlock Holmes.
Oh,
I'm assisting the police with their investigation of the murder that took place this morning. Would you mind answering a few questions?
Tell me, Mr. Holmes, will I need to stay here for very much longer?
Oh, God. Such an asshole.
You are the manager of the baths, is that correct?
Yes. I'm passionate about archaeology. I wanted to restore the ruins. My ambition is to open the baths to the public. Living archaeology can be a profitable business, although now I'm not so sure.
I see. When do you wish to begin using the baths?
When the archaeological researches are over, I will be free to complete the restoration. It is the usual process.
Thing is, this could go both ways. It's either people won't use his baths because of the murder, or people will use the baths because of the murder. Because I know if you just tell someone a house is haunted, or oh, these baths are haunted, it's gonna flood in a lot of cash. Let's be honest. Or even if a murder took place, a lot of people would actually want to either live in the house or go to the house, and have a look and have a bit of a tour. Oh, this is where they were murdered, because there's some people into that stuff. Either that, or people would be too freaked out to go there. But also considering how famous Sherlock Holmes is in this, because he is quite famous, I believe, within the whole thing, him investigating the murder would also bring in a bit of book.
What was your relationship with Sir Rodney Bentcliffe?
You were not particularly close. He had an unpleasant temperament. Suspicious, authoritarian, unkind. People possessed by genius may be forgiven for their nature, but not by me.
Was he obstructive?
Not at all. Everything he did led us to greater success. He helped us increase the potential of the building.
Please tell me what happened this morning.
The test that we performed this morning was a success. The steam was working well. Then, of course, that awful murder.
What did you see?
The steam was too thick to see anything. But ask Garrow. He saw the body first.
Had Sir Rodney exhibited any recent strange behavior?
Look, I'm not a suspicious fellow, but I think that he had professional interests elsewhere that he did not wish us to know about.
Why should you think that? Where?
I have no idea. But after all, it was not my business.
How was the work progressing before Sir Rodney's arrival?
Rather slowly, I would say.
Sir Gregory, could you please explain this letter? You expressed the wish to call off the research work at the baths.
It was all about Blinkhorn. He was merrily digging away and taking very little care about it, ruining everything and finding nothing of any value.
But the arrival of Sir Rodney changed your mind?
Sir Rodney's work was extremely promising, and it was good for the bath's publicity. So yes, I changed my mind.
Are you aware that Mr. Garrow is under a form of medication?
Garrow? No, but I never liked that parasite.
Do you believe him to be capable of murder?
Well, he did have blood on him. Does that make him a murderer?
Did you bring a bottle of champagne to the baths?
Absolutely not. Sir Rodney did, I think.
Yeah, so he's giving us information, but again, I don't like his attitude. He's not someone I would be friends with or would want to willingly question in real life. He's really arrogant. So he's got his aristocrats. Okay. Not much on. Oh, there is. Actually, he's got a bit of stubble. Mr. Pittman already questioned. Yeah, I got 3 to question.
Please escort this suspect for interrogation. Good day to you, sir. My name is Sherlock Holmes, and I am assisting the police with their investigation of the murder of Sir Rodney Bentcliffe. Would you mind if I asked you a few questions?
Not at all, Mr. Holmes. My name is Percival Blinkhorn.
What is your occupation?
I'm an archaeologist, specializing in the Roman period. I'm working on several excavation sites at present, including the baths at Strand Lane.
Can you tell me more about the baths?
Well, we're hoping to retrieve a great many interesting artifacts from the site, and to list any items of value before their eventual restoration and exhibition.
And has it been successful?
It has, thanks to Sir Rodney.
What was your relationship with Sir Rodney?
Well, I couldn't say that he was a kind man, no. But he was talented. I felt a great admiration for him, I must say.
Was it your first collaboration?
I had met Sir Rodney briefly once in Egypt, and I'd shared my researches with him. Surprisingly, my work did convince him to come here. He arrived only a couple of months ago.
Surprisingly?
Well, Sir Rodney was a cold man, and so very secretive too. But I learned so much from him. I can't believe that he's dead.
Can you tell me what you saw today?
Well, we entered the steam room and we all went to sit down. The steam was particularly dense, and I didn't see anything much further after that. I just heard Mr. Garrow shouting, but we all ran for the door and bumped into each other. I was very alarmed by this point.
What did you do?
Well, the door was stuck, and with all the steam, it was quite frightening. I was barely able to see my own feet. Garrow was covered in blood.
Do you believe that Garrow killed Sir Rodney?
Oh, no. Garrow couldn't harm a fly.
Can you recall any recent event that would occur to you now as being a little strange?
Well, yesterday we had a small argument.
Is that all?
No. Sir Rodney informed me that he was to attend the London Archaeological Congress with me. Then he advised me of quite the opposite. And rather aggressively, too.
Do you recognize this ring?
Certainly. It's the famous Aswan ring. Sir Rodney brought it back from his last campaign in Egypt.
And he kept it for himself?
Sir Rodney has had his own particular ideas of archaeology.
What can you tell me about Garrow?
Well, he always looks so sad, and he has been acting strangely lately. He complains about voices and visions. I will keep an eye on him because I'm worried.
How well were your researches progressing before Sir Rodney's arrival?
Rather well.
This letter reveals that Sir Gregory was prepared to put a stop to your work.
Yes. But since Sir Rodney's arrival, he had calmed down. He allowed us to work. I'm not sure what they agreed on.
What will happen now that Sir Rodney is dead?
Well, I haven't thought about that. But if it's needed, I will fight to defend Sir Rodney's expectations.
Did you place the bottle of champagne in the changing room?
No, I did not.
My cat's literally just woken up. So. Hi! I might get pestered. Anything else? There's something else. Hi, darling. You turned on Siri. She doesn't like it when I'm on my phone and playing games. Can I do this? Oh, something there. Recent earthwork. Let me go get her. She's currently stood on me, so.
Please escort this suspect for interrogation.
Oh, what are you up to? Hi. Hello. I'll give you some treats in a bit, alright?
A good day to you. My name is Sherlock Holmes. I'm assisting the police with their investigation of the murder of Sir Rodney Bentcliffe. Would you mind if I asked
Get
you a
off
few
my belly
questions?
button. Come on.
I am Tristram Garrow.
What is your occupation?
I am a counsellor at the district chamber.
And what were you doing at the baths?
Well, I follow the researches. I am interested in archaeology.
You follow them?
Yes. So many things happened and we need to know. Or perhaps it's better hidden.
What's that face you're
I
pulling?
beg your pardon, Mr. Garrow.
I meant nothing by that. I apologise.
What was it like to work with Sir Rodney?
It was like working with a genius. He was a hard man, but then you know this world is hard. There are always people who want to steal from you. And he trusted me, but oh.
Are you feeling unwell?
Oh, I'm sorry. It is I remember. Oh, I feel so sorry.
Do you need anything?
I feel bad. I hear. No, nothing. I'm better now.
I feel bad for him because obviously, like, you know, you'd think of him, but it's
Please
him,
try
but I
to
don't think
recall
it is
what
him.
you saw today.
The room was so hot. I had to remove my glasses. I was not feeling so very well in there.
But you found the body.
I saw the knife, you know, flying through the air. I saw the blood. I tried to escape. I don't remember.
Saw the knife? What did it look like?
Everything was as if in a nightmare. It all happened so fast. The knife was shining like gold.
Had Sir Rodney exhibited any recent strange behaviour?
Well, he had been rather secretive these past few days. Last Thursday, for example, I saw him leave. When he returned, it was very late. He showed me some wet coins, Roman coins, and he started to laugh. His ring! Oh, it should be destroyed.
Why do you say that?
It is a cursed ring, digging dark secrets.
Really?
It is after me now. I know it. I shouldn't have worked on it in the workshop. It's too late now. This is the coin that he showed me. It is from the 3rd century.
It must be very rare.
No, I don't know.
Come on.
Thank you. Thank you. This will help me to calm down.
Do be careful with the dosage.
I will.
I mean it.
Get off my wire, Charlie. Come on. Charlie. Charlie. No. Charlie. Charlie. Sorry, my cat's trying to eat my earphone wire. No. No.
Did you place the bottle of champagne in the changing room?
What? No.
What, do you not like the fact I'm not paying attention to you? I'm only on the street. Oh, must I always pay attention to you? Is this it? Trying to do this one-handedly now. She's gonna get annoyed. Jamie'd be laughing at me. Jamsy. Can I try and get this done, baby? Can I? Come on, let me do this.
Garrow appears to be rather mentally disturbed. Either that, or he is a good actor.
I can make deductions now. So, effective arrival. There we go. Oh no, I reckon he was humiliated. I mean, like. Immortal secret. Why was it running behind anything? Because it's a different motive for the crime. Assassination. That's everything. Those don't match up yet. Hello.
Locked.
He's trying to keep me out. Let's go to Baker Street. Last time I was on stream, she didn't come out, but this time she does. She's got a punching bag.
What should we do next, Holmes?
Well, that's easy. Let's have a look through the evidence. Oh. Got a lot to do. Yeah. Nineteen 1893. Newspaper.
Here it is.
There we go. I'll read
By
that to
the
you.
eye he was punished, for he saw that he was not worthy. Dreadful.
The Great Excavation in Association has taken over 3 years. Sir Rodley Bentcliffe directed the archaeological work. A mummy was found with an inoculated eye and posed in an unusual position. The right hand was tense as if reaching out for something or to someone. The mummy was buried upright. She has been named the Desperate Mummy due to her very peculiar characteristics. Nearby could be read in Latin, by the eye he was punished, for he saw what he was not worthy. The mummy is believed to be Roman rather than Egyptian, as some symbols found in the tomb are common with the Merothite mysteries, whatever that is. Okay, so we've done that. Now we need to go do a load of experiments. Analyze this dirt. There we go.
Selenite. Pyrite, otherwise known as fool's gold. White clay particles. Interesting. According to the color and its composition, I deduce that this sample is white clay. Now, I need to find which area near London this sample belongs to. The sample of dirt belongs to the White London clay region, located near the city of St. Albans.
Analyze the blood.
Let us analyze this blood sample. Let us see what is inside it. Hydrogen peroxide will... I must take a pipette and place several drops of hydrogen peroxide. Water. This blood is heavily diluted with water. This is a piece of metal taken from a brazier. It appears to be silver, but I need to be sure. If it is silver, it will be possible to melt it, since silver's melting point is at around 900 degrees Celsius. Let us compare this sample with a silver penny by testing it with acid. If it changes color to match the result of a reaction with a silver coin, then it is silver.
I just need to steal my phone back from her. Let's go for the pet. Need acid. Okay, then we can put some on the silver coin. And we can put some on the rock.
The reaction is the same red stain. It is silver, Britannia silver quality.
There we go. What have we got to do? Oh, wrong button. Need to press that. He's missing my pen. I need to go over to map, don't I?
Now we have two maps. We must combine them properly.
Oh god, this is like the hardest one ever. I need to find... Let's have a look. Right, okay, that building. thing. I really am. Like, I hate this map placing. Because I have to find a building. If I just line up every one of the buildings. It has a 737 on it, I think. No. Okay. So where else could it be? There's one here. Black box here. Black box here. Any more black boxes?
Watson, pack your bag.
There we go.
We are visiting a location in St. Albans marked on Sir Rodney's map.
Oh god. I've just checked chat. It just says key up to the, I think my cat is on my phone. And it just activated the keyboard. Did you activate my keyboard? What is this? What is this? Oh god. Well, you lick it. You give me kisses. You're such a sweet girl, aren't you? Right, I mean...
This archaeological site has been abandoned. Why did Bentcliffe come here?
Well, we'll just go straight through, because why not? How... Right, that's how you make him run.
This is the map of the site. We are at the heart of an old Roman city.
The followers of the Marithos were converts, worshipping more conventional deities such as Juno or Neptune in their everyday lives. Marithos temples were usually found below the temples of other gods. Marithos followers often refer to their traditional deities to gain passage to Marithium, whatever that one. The example of the Marithium of Dio in France is interesting, as the entrance was located beneath a carved statue of Diana. This entrance was possibly revealed by a clever stone and rope mechanism, which may never have been discovered if the water infiltration had not destroyed the mechanism, opening the way down to the Marithium. Marithic temples can be found in Rome, Ostia, Numidia, Dalmatia, Britain, and along the Rhine-Danube frontier, which being somewhat less common in Greece, Egypt, and Syria. Right. Examine that then. Something in his chest up on the wall. There's one over here. It's document. And the empty coconuts that they used to imitate the sound of horses' hooves. Another strange ritual for the old gods to keep the evil spirits away. The people, feeling that the dark eye was upon them, would melt their valuables in the fire. Sub-Saharan tribes burn fruits and the rich Roman families spared no expense in melting silver or tin. It is not recorded in such valuable offerings. If such valuable offerings were thrown away with the ashes, or if they were reused at a later date. Okay. The knife used by the Mauritians for the Tortoni, sacrifice of the bull, is originally a curved sacrificial blade of Persian origin. Its curve can be from 5 to 15 degrees. The name is derived from the Persian shamshir, which means sword. This radically curved sword family includes the shamshir, scimitar, talwar, kilij, pulwar, and Mongol saber. A myth of the golden knife is the key to the Maorithic mysteries that some describe as an equivalent to the Holy Grail. The golden knife carries a curse that will spill the blood of the unworthy who would dare to touch it. Isn't that frightening? The cult of Mithras was a mysterious religious practice within the Roman Empire from around the 3rd to 4th century AD. The name of the Persian god Mithra, adapted by the Greek as Mithras, were linked with the new and distinctive imagery. Worshippers of Mithras had a complex system of 7 grades of initiation, with ritualistic meals. Initiates would meet in the underground temples called Mithria, and were retained in large numbers. The iconic scene of Mauritius showed him as being born from a rock and slaughtering a bull. Turok Tony. I think that's everything. Okay. Bit of a workbench over here. Okay.
The Cyclops, a one-eyed creature helping Vulcan at the forge. Vulcan, the god of fire and metalworking.
Okay, so bit of metal there. There's a broken barrel. I don't think there's much here. Go up this flight of stairs. Honestly, I don't understand why they just didn't go round. Because there's a flight of stairs right here. But obviously... Oh, that might be because they're carrying stuff up and down, actually. Okay, there's a few stuff here. Area 2, the pits.
I don't need the ropes for now.
Pickaxe. Bucket. Bit of a pit. Could be anything. I think I'm stuck. I'm not. Can't get out for a sec. Is there any other areas? What's this? Cool.
Excavating tools, a bucket, shovel, and brush.
Why's it down a pit, though?
It is a broken statue of a bull. Neptune, the god of the sea.
Nothing about her. Anything about her? No.
It is a statue of Minerva.
Dialogues required for that. Find use for that from an analysis of that. Melted. I might as well have a look around the archaeological site around here.
Construction hooks.
Area 4. A lot of pictures there.
This wall was covered with mud recently. What could be hidden here? I could.
Oh, I accidentally skipped it. Alright.
Frigidarium. It is located at the Roman Baths in London. Someone took the time to hide the fresco, but what for? I need to visit this place. This railway is used to remove rubble from the site.
Dear Lord Blackmore, the manager of the bar, Sir Gregory Pitkin, was quite a nuisance at the start when I arrived. After you stepped in, he became rather more helpful. Occasionally, people of his rank are not well situated to the work of such a great magnitude. They lack the necessary vision. In a few weeks, I hope to bring good news of the Strand Lane Baths. I am on the verge of discovering a major archaeological artifact, one that might be used politically by your party to demonstrate the strength of our ancestors and fulfill the need to protect our empire from any present and future threats. Kind regards, Sir Rodley Bancliffe. Okay, I've already... Calvin, Hobbes and you consider yourselves as being so smart and funny. I had a good laugh when you froze Miss Durkin's notes about the Arch of Hadrian in ice. However, our thesis exams are just ahead, and as you are the so-called brain of your improbable duo, I have to warn you that Gastrophetes modelled the Asian green crossbow and not the medical device to relieve constipated people, as you might have thought, is not to be touched, or else I'll have to inform Mr. Wormwood about everything you've done these past 2 years. P.S. I ate Hobbs' tuna sandwich. A spittle. Poor Hobbs.
This is a reproduction of an ancient Greek crossbow.
So by the looks of it, this used to be in learning.
The gastrophets were used with ropes and hooks for sieges. This is the map of the site. We are at the heart of an old Roman city.
Right, let's go. And John's still here. Hi, John. Let's go to Baker Street. There we go.
On the sofa for the third time today. Well, don't be surprised if Watson sits on you again.
Right, let's go. What we've got to do. Oh, envelopes from the last case. You do get envelopes from the previous cases. Sherlock, dear brother, you have made the most... For God's sakes! Oh my God. Sherlock, dear brother, you have made the most terrible mistake once again. Are you quite aware of the fact that the Empire is at the brink of international conflict? How could you pass this incredibly sensitive case to those feather-brained Scotland Yard bobbies? Very well, yes, they caught the criminals, but have you not read the newspapers? Great fuss that has risen around it. They are generalizing all Mexicans. And as you may know, the Empire's arrangements with a great many varied and loyal Mexican enterprises. You should think about that. Yours, Mycroft. I bloody love that. I love it so much. He's so peed off with me. I don't want to make things political, generally. It just seems like a bad thing to do. Combine the cubes.
There are 12 pieces here. Let's try to gather them.
Okay. Right, let's find the bottom of them first.
I will count this piece. I will
That's the
count.
starting piece. I believe that's a bottom piece. I just believe that's a bottom piece. Right, so by the looks of it, so it's smooth on both these two sides, so move that over there. There we go. That's a top piece, most definitely. It's a top piece as well. Okay, no, that's a middle piece. Oh. That definitely goes there, if I'm right to believe. Yep, that's in the right place. Alright, okay, so that piece, that bottom piece, is not a bottom piece, so that is a top piece, so I shall... As all the middle's been lined up. Okay. Oh, scheiße. Honestly, I really love this puzzle. Oh, this can be easy. sort this out.
It is a mold.
Yes.
And it is ready for casting.
Done it.
The mold is prepared for casting. We just need to fill it with certain material. Sir Rodney has made a reconstruction of the mythical golden knife. He seemed unafraid of maledictions, and yet... half a glass of water should be enough to create a plaster solution. Now let us see what we have here.
This knife is very similar to that described by the coroner as the weapon that killed Sir Rodney.
You should not leap to any hasty conclusions, Watson.
Yeah, we still need to actually find the murder weapon. Part discovery. Let's go to the... let's make some deductions first. The mold farm, champagne. Molded weapon. And we can test that out right now. Let's see if there's any more we can make. Pickens worries. Pickens expects to receive much of value from Sir Ronnie's research. The work will increase best revenue. Pickens opening the Roman bass because Sir Ronnie was angry because of that. I don't know. I do reckon he wanted it, but obviously, like. There we go. Got an all we can. Let's go to. Oh, not Scotland Yard. I picked the wrong destination. Oh no. Charlie, your dad's a dumbass. I might see if I can stream with Jamsy later tonight. Maybe. That'll be fun, I guess. It's done 18 soon, so I might not end up streaming this weekend. I mean, I'll try streaming Monday if I can. But this weekend it's going to be all about him. There we go. But I'm excited for him. Like, he's turning 18, he's turning into an adult.
Mr. Holmes, we've cleared the corridor to the Frigidarium. You can visit it now.
Thank you, Mr. Phillips.
I love Mr. Phillips, he's so cool.
All these events are bad for the baths. And my job.
I genuinely feel bad for him. Oh, I should have probably tried the metal. I'll do that later. Let's figure out what I do. That's been a bit thin-yoed. Might do a birthday live stream. That'd be fun. It's up to him though, of course.
Perhaps I could find some clues by activating the flagstones. A symbol.
If I just push them all back. There we go. Got one in there. Oh, scorpion. Nothing. Nothing.
A hidden symbol.
And shit.
A hidden sign. Now I have all the clues to help me find where these symbols are leading. All I need is imagination.
There's a spider. Oh, it's this one. If I remember correctly. Oh, scheiße. Wrong one. Oh my god.
The signs are pointing to this bust.
Oh, I went the wrong way. Here it is. There we go.
What is this place?
I am unsure, Watson, but everything points to the fact that it was the last place visited by Sir Rodney Bentcliffe. We are approaching the end of this mystery. A broken glass plate. What is it doing here? I should examine it at Baker Street.
Examine that once we've been here. Lamp will become useful. Although the light still stays there.
How very peculiar. An ice maker.
Why would Sir Rodney have brought such a device here?
No idea. Some salt
A
here.
sack of crude salt.
An ice maker, salt. all I need is water and he make ice cream. I believe it's water anyway. I remember we made ice cream back in primary school, year 5. I think it was year 6 after Enterprise. Yeah, it was year 6 after our Enterprise. In primary school, we had this thing called an Enterprise. We did this thing called university as well, which every Friday we just go off and do like little activities with a certain teacher, and it was every half term where we'd be assigned a different teacher. But Enterprise was where you made goods and you sold them. So you made a list of stuff you needed, found out how much it cost, make a list of it, send it to the school of the cost and all that, and you'd have to make profit on it. It's really good for business adventures. Learn business.
Mithras, the god, clothed in Anatolian costume and wearing a Phrygian cap, killing the bull.
And then we had to calculate, right, so we did donuts, so we got a pack of donuts and decorate them and all that. And it's like, right, well, we're going to sell 1 donut each. How much realistically can we make? Because we've got to add profit onto it. So if the whole thing cost £1 to make, we'd have to add like 50p onto it to make a profit. And that profit will go back into the school fund, but it meant that we got to go somewhere. Fun. Don't know where we went. We made ice cream because of it. I remember after Enterprise was able to make ice cream.
This fresco resembles either a ladder or a hierarchy.
Initiation grades, the cult of the Mithras. We had to do... Oh God, what else did we do in primary school?
The fire casts a shadow upon the floor.
Then we had our SATs, but before we had to do SATs, it was basically we had to be examined. So it's basically like, I don't know what Americans would call it, it's like finals, essentially, apart from the fact you had to do it to get up onto high school. You get up onto high school regardless, but it was just so that they knew where you was up to, grade-wise and all that. And I think I passed. Yeah, I think I passed.
The pillar collapsed a long time ago. That is the symbol of Neptune, the god of the sea. It resembles a bull. This shadow seems to represent a bridge. It is very similar to the face of Mithras. The shadows show us the way to go. We will find Mithras after Neptune, the bull, and the bridge.
Alchemy is great cell reproduction. Bless me. Oh, bloody hell. I had the flu last week. I managed
A shovel, not from the Roman era.
I managed to cure it. Well, it went down after like 2 weeks of having it.
Mummified bodies. We're in some type of catacomb. Mummified bodies. We're in some type of catacomb. Mummified.
Yeah, we know. Some up there as well. There's a lot, actually.
We cannot go any further.
That's just a shame. Okay, right. So we need to leave this area. Let's go back to Baker Street, examine everything else we've got. There's at least 2 we've got to do, and then we'll go to find Mithra. I wonder if there's any other people we can question. No, I've had an incredibly unlucky week, I swear to God. I've had, oh, okay, I've gone back down again. Don't know why I did that. No, I've had a lot going on this week. But we've been having issues with college, so that isn't fun. A brother had a fight with a tree while on his bike, which was... He ended up in hospital. He's fine, but... just a bit of shock and concussion and all that. So he ran his bike at cyclocross. Cyclocross is where you just ride on dirt, for people who don't know. Usually it's wet and it happens in the winter, so obviously it's going to be mud. But he slipped and went right into a tree, so he ended up in hospital. Before that, my mum's car started emitting like black smoke from the exhaust pipe, so it's got to be taken into the garage. And then this morning, woke up, Duncan's literally just gotten back home from hospital around 20 minutes past 4 in the morning. I've got to find the exit. And literally I woke up to Duncan being back and the car being smashed in, so fun week we're having. Where's the exit? This exit. I can't find the exit. Oh no. That's not the exit. It's on this side. I've generally forgotten where I've come in from. Oh, it might be over there. Not there. There it is. Got lost then. Have we left John? John.
We don't have many leads here.
We have a lot of leads. Come on, John. He's not following me. He's just standing there like, well... He's probably going to do his own investigations or something, I don't really know.
These paths are becoming sinister.
Alright. Right, we're done with here. Exitus. Let's go Baker Street. A lot going on this week. Oh yeah, I started college this week as well. Fun time. Just having a bit of a drink. We should keep hydrated. Right, here we go.
Let us try to create an object from silver by
using the mold. Okay, so we need you. Put you in there.
It will take a minute to melt the silver with my gas burner.
I love all like.
Done. Now I can proceed further.
God, that has to be hot.
The mold is hot. I should wait for it to cool down.
Look at that, like the actual details they put into this. Obviously,
Done.
a lot of love.
Now I can proceed further.
A lot of love and work have been put into this. I really want to do that. I really want to get the next ones, but it's going to cost me like £100 odd.
homemade silver knife. Excellent. We have created a knife with the silver that we found. It could have been used to kill Sir Rodney.
It was extremely clever to create a weapon that could dissolve at the scene of the crime.
I don't believe it could, though. I don't believe that is the murder weapon, considering the fact that there's a lot of reasons, but it'd take a while. Right, okay, so let's find the top piece. I think that's a top piece. Okay, and then that's a... Right, and that one can connect to... It's like a little jigsaw puzzle. I love jigsaw puzzles, they're so cool. And that's the top piece that might connect to there. Yes, it does. Proper love jigsaw puzzles, me though. Okay, where do you go? It's a bit tough. I need to find the bottom piece, and I think that is the bottom piece, in all honesty, where it connects new and news. I mean, I could actually connect the pieces to here, but yeah, I can do that. Okay, and then connect that one up there, and then that one goes here, and then connect these pieces. Hi, darling. Up with that.
Done. Watson, could you please use this negative and your photographic equipment to process the photograph?
There we go. Let's
Thank
have
you,
a look.
Watson. Now I must use reagents to develop the photograph.
If I says reagents to develop the photograph. Alright, this game is so interesting, isn't it? I have no idea what Charlie's doing. She's watching me.
Ice. Ice cream. The pyramids of Giza in Egypt.
Right, so we can say this is from Egypt.
Ice cream in the desert. We are indebted to the Romans who developed the technique. Sir Rodney. Salt.
A random man.
Another archaeologist, most probably.
So that's it. Salt and crushed ice may help to create ice cream.
Let's make some... Oh, okay. Ow! I got pricked. Yeah, it was an accident. I don't mind it. Someone's business. Create a nice knife. Yes! Silver knife. Stroke. Inside brazier. Silver weapon. The weapon was used and then destroying the brazier after the crime. Right, I'm gonna put that there for now. And those, they do not connect with anything. Okay, right. Now I have an excuse to make an ice knife. I quite like this experiment, but it's very particular.
If I wish to
right, so let's put water into the mold. There we go.
Ice, salt, and then the mixing. It should be elementary. We need to reach minus 20 degrees Celsius to fully freeze the water inside the mold. Before beginning, I must remember that I have enough ice and salt for no more than 4 attempts.
There we go. Right, so
I think
salt.
that
Right,
a block
so,
of
right, so first you put that in.
Holmes,
Put
look.
that in.
The temperature...
Yeah, John. Going down. Right. What do it? What do it?
we
Hasn't done
cannot
it.
be making it correctly. Let us try again and be precise with the timing.
Yeah, you've got to. I messed up with the first bit of it. Right, so have we already added water? No, we haven't. Hello. Give me a
Ice
moment.
before beginning.
Right, so first of all, we need to put the ice in.
Holmes, look. The temp...
Prepare the salt. It's neutralised. Need to grab the ice pick. Then the salt. You've essentially just got to make sure that it keeps going down and do it when it stays neutral. Can't go up. Then we can add the salt in. Will that be enough?
Excellent.
There we
Now
go.
we must check to ensure that it is adequately frozen. An ice weapon for a cold-blooded murder. An ice knife. A surprising and yet a very brilliant idea.
It's the perfect weapon. It enables one to kill a man and then it melts. The only trace it leaves is a small puddle on the ground.
Deductions. Ice weapon. Could go with the champagne because that makes a lot of sense. Ice weapon was a shaker episode inside the ice champagne. Ice knife. I don't know, I'm really thinking so. Okay, right. Let us go to... Where else do we need to go? Who kills the Mithrium? Okay. We're almost coming into this mystery, and then... St. Albans. Oh, this is the most complicated bit. I was starting Charlie on harness training. So she's got a harness on right now, she's just getting used to it. It's funny when we first put it on her though. Let us go into the thing. Whoa. The bridge.
We should use these metal rings to help us reach the bridge pillar. There might be something behind these leaves. I have to find a way of getting there.
So let's go to the other place. Not this one. There was rope somewhere around here. Yeah, there was. So that's rope. Bucket of tools, we've already analysed. So let's go around here. Let's go. There was something around here which will help. I believe it was the grappling hooks. I think. Oh wait, no, there's something else as well. Because we need to be able to shoot them.
The door has been left open. Someone did not care or was in haste. I should use the appropriate object.
Oh, nope.
I should use.
Okay, right, so we got this.
I should use the appropriate. I should use.
There we go.
Those rings on the bridge.
Firing a gas.
Yeah, I know, John. I shot a harpoon.
This
One.
is ready.
Thank God, no, I've just got the two at the top.
This one is ready.
You've got. You need to give it like enough power. already shot 2. Come on, we can do this. You gotta get it like proper in, and it gets harder, I believe.
The bridge is ready.
Right. Oh god. Shift to the left, shift to the right. I just found out something new.
Are we inside the hidden temple of Mithras, Holmes?
I am not sure. We had better be careful.
Oh my god. Want Sherlock's talent? Run, switch characters. Oh god, that's... I didn't actually know that was in the game, in all honesty.
Which way should we go, Holmes?
Probably this way, because that way's blocked off, you dumbass. Right. Let us go investigate.
I saw this symbol in the tunnels underneath the Frigidarium.
Which way should we go, Holmes?
There ought to be some clues here. Let's take a look around. I saw this symbol in the tunnels underneath
The Frigidarium.
I saw this symbol in the tunnels underneath the Frigidarium. I saw...
Right. Now we can go straight on. Right, so we've come from the kind of violin thing. I'm gonna call it the violin thing. Shift Watson. Where are we in? Scorpion. Right, it's blocked off, so Scorpion's a no-go. John! Shift. So we came from the violin. I do not know what the symbol is, but it looks a bit like a violin. So we came from the violin thing. So if we've got this or the crown, let's go through this. Blocked off. Okay, so it's the crown. So we've come from the crown. Some stuff here. Okay. There we go. So I've come from the crown. So we've got the hat, knight's arm, I'm going to call it Joker, the violin. Shift Watson, going through the hat. Okay. Can't go through this way. So we'll go through the Joker. Okay, so we've come through the Joker. Scorpion. Come through the Scorpion. The crown, the violin, or the wizarding thing. I'll try you. I've not seen that symbol, so... Okay, so we've got the thingy, we've got the Joker. A sword or a tortured device. Oh no, and I'm gonna call that angelic thing. Right, I'm gonna get this one. Thank you. I was starting to feel lonely there for a second. Oh god, this is a maze. Okay, so I've come from this one. Should we go through Scorpion? Go through Scorpion. Might lead to nowhere. Right, so the Scorpion just leads to the violin. So we'll have to go this way. Give me a moment. My dog's decided my bedroom door needs to open up.
Look, it's the golden knife. But how to get it?
Right, shut it. Oh,
Watson, I need your help.
there we go. And that's how we transition. Okay, how bloody hell do I go back into this character again? Okay, yeah, no, I'm onto that again. Did they let us be? Okay. So which door did he go into? This one that opened? It might have been the one from the cross. It was the one from the cross. Okay, then we've got to activate this lever. And then we've got to go back to Sherlock. Okay, now I've got 3 levers. Right, that opens up the first one. Let's see what the other one does, because it's good to know what they both do. Starts to get him out. What does this lever do? That's to get Sherlock out. And that's to open up that one. Oh wait, I need to use the other one first. I've only just realised. Activate that lever to get Sherlock out. There we go. That's our exit door. Then we've got this one. Then that'll activate the other one.
This lamp is not old. The oil is still fresh. Perhaps Sir Rodney passed by here.
No, I do not think so. Remember, he went no further than the catacomb underneath the Frigidarium. The murderer left this lamp. The golden knife of Mithras. A long-lost relic has resurfaced. Watson, it is time to conclude this case. Excellent. Now, we should find another way of getting out of here.
Okay, right, let's go to this lever to get Sherlock back in. Right, and then we can go to Sherlock. And then, which lever was it? I believe it was this lever. No. Right, let me go to get that lever. I need a way of getting out. That one lets John out. Okay. Okay, so maybe I need to go back to John. Let's activate this. Get out. Wrong one. Wrong one. So I've got to leave him on this lever then. Need to figure out how to get John out. Oh god. You've got to... Where is he? So I need to get him out of there. To open that gate for him. Oh god, this is gonna be so bad. Okay, so I need... It's only got 2 levers. Right, so I'll keep that one open for now. If I remember on my last run through, those on like... So what does that one activate? That activates the exit, so I need to deactivate that one. Now what does this one activate? That one. Okay, so what does that one activate? Activate that lever. Oh, thank God. Deactivate. I can get him out. What did that one do? Right, and that one gets him out. We can go back to John. That's open now. And we'll head to the exit. Right over here, I can deactivate that one. And we can go here. So we can get John out. Right, and then we can, there's one switch here.
This mechanism seems inactive. Most likely the door it controls has already been opened.
That one. Then I can go Sherlock. Deactivate and get his ass out of there. Then he can go to deactivate that lever. Hi Sherlock. There we go. Why? Let's make some deductions. Golden knife. Not yet. Not yet. Not yet. Nah, buddy, not yet. First of all, is there anything else we need to do? Who killed Sir Rodley Benclift? Alright, so first let's go to Scotland Yard. Then we'll just question, because obviously there's one more hole we need to fill, which is Garrow's drugs. So I need to question everyone again, because I think that's how you find it. Obviously I want no loose ends. We're almost finished. Honestly, this has to be one of the most funnest cases ever I've ever done. Is there anything else? Okay, I've already examined all that. Yeah, I just need 2 pieces of dialogue from the witnesses.
Please.
And let's go question.
The paintings in the baths are focused on Mithras, I understand.
Yes, they are what make this place remarkable.
And that is why Sir Rodney came here?
He believed that the golden knife, which is an ancient ritual item, was hidden somewhere around the baths. I admit that it would be wonderful if it were true.
And you are not concerned by the reputation of this artifact?
You mean the curse? Before someone is dead, it is a blessing. After they are dead, well, then it becomes a curse.
Some melted silver was found inside the steam room brazier. Do you know where it came from?
Silver? No. Do you have something else to add?
Please. What can you tell me about Mithras?
Oh, so much. It was the core of our work. Why do you ask?
Were you seeking the golden knife?
Ah, I see you are an amateur. Yes, the golden knife was our grail. It is said that it bears the only text explaining the ritual of the cult of Mithras.
I understand. I read something about immortality.
A myth. The knife would provide immortality only to the worthy one, and yet it is cursed, and it would kill you if you are not initiated.
Did you expect to find the golden knife at the baths?
He's immortal.
Well, Sir Rodney thought that it might be there. Did you observe the knife representations there? They are so extraordinary, and we had hoped. It is a tragedy that he has passed away, taking all of his secrets with him. As soon as I've been released, I will continue Sir Rodney's researches in his memory.
We discovered some melted silver in the brazier. Did you put it there?
No. Silver, you say? No, I don't know how it got there.
Okay, let's talk to
Please.
Mr. Garrow. I generally think it's Blinkhorn. He has a lot of motive against him.
Perhaps you could explain the cult of Mithras to me.
No, there is nothing to say. We are not the worthy ones.
But Sir Rodney believed that he was.
He was wrong. I have visions. The golden knife, the mummy. Oh, it's all my fault.
Calm down, Mr. Garrow. We discovered some melted silver in the brazier. Did you put it there?
It didn't help. The power is too strong.
Tortured by session, the Mithras curse. He had been driven insane, a condition worsened by medication. He's feeling melancholic. He's a victim of medication, hence hallucinations and his state has been worsened by the shock of death. Yeah, right. We're gonna right. He devoted his life to just trying to think. Was condemned. I think I condemned them all. New Bentley intention to take the credit for the discovery of the golden knife. He devised a cunning plan. I think I'll just press A for them all because I've got to choose one.
I'm
find
feeling
out at the
rather
end.
uncomfortable. Why have I been put into these cuffs?
I fear that you had better get used to them, Mr. Blinkhorn. They are your reward for the murder of Sir Rodney Bentcliffe.
What? No, that's a lie.
It is regrettable, for you are a talented archaeologist. I will request that you are placed in a prison where you are unable to dig an escape tunnel. That is, of course, if they decide that you shall live. The consulting detective who salutes your intelligence in performing the perfect crime, yes, but also the gentleman who detests your motivation.
You know nothing.
You wish to be the one who would reveal this to the world.
Is that the golden knife? How?
I also like to dig, you see. I only followed your trail. Such a pity that there is always someone willing to steal your credit, wouldn't you say? And there was the chance of a lifetime. You had to take it. It was not to be shared. But now I am here, and there is no one who will stop the tread of justice, Mr. Blinkhorn. Goodbye.
The way he does that. Right, let me just check if that's the right choice. Yes. I got all of them and I condemned him. Correct decision. Right. Now we can obviously, like, I'm gonna give it a moment. I think we've got 1, 2, 3 more to go and then we're done. Because it was the Abbey Grange affair. I think we used Toby in that case. There's a K Gardens, and which is, it's very complicated, very long. I know I've got to stop someone from doing something. Yeah, obviously this is not. It's obviously not a game for like kids and all that. Yeah, I'm almost done. Right, here we go, we're done. I will see you all later, I guess. Probably next week. I might record later today, I don't know. But I'll see you all later. Bye.